Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're tackling a cooking solution that is just absolutely blowing up right now, especially if you're tight on space. I mean, whether you're trying to whip up a gourmet meal in a tiny studio apartment, outfitting an RV for van life, or setting up a rugged off-grid camp, you really need a setup that's fast, incredibly safe, and super compact. So we're going to demystify the portable induction cooktop and figure out why it might literally be the ultimate solution for cooking on the go.
But hey, before we get into the nuts and bolts, let me ask you this. How do you cook a perfectly seared steak or rapid boil a pot of pasta without a hot surface? Sounds totally like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly the magic of induction technology. Let's dive in and see how it actually works.
Here is our roadmap for the explainer today. First, we'll explain that induction magic. Then we'll look at cookware and compatibility. After that, we'll cover powering your portable cooktop. And finally, we'll wrap up with our top cooktop recommendations.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the induction magic explained, and exactly how electromagnetic heating works.
Okay, the concept here is actually super fascinating, because unlike your traditional gas stove that uses a literal physical flame or an electric stove with those glowing red-hot coils, induction uses electromagnetic fields to directly heat the metal of your cookware. Basically, there's a copper coil sitting right under the glass surface. When you power it up, it creates a magnetic field that reacts instantly with your pan. And this is the crazy part, the pan itself literally becomes the heat source. Because of that, the glass cooktop stays relatively cool to the touch, which, is a massive upgrade for kitchen safety.
And what's really mind-blowing here is the sheer efficiency. Induction boasts a staggering 85% heat transfer efficiency. To put that into perspective for you, it uses about 2.8 kilowatts of power to generate 2.52 kilowatts of actual usable heat. Contrast that with huge energy wasters like traditional electric coils or gas, where so much of that heat just bleeds right off into the surrounding air. And trust me, if you're in a small apartment or a camper van, not bleeding excess heat into your living space is a total game changer. It means your AC doesn't have to work overtime just to keep you from sweating while you cook.
Now, we definitely need to address the noise myth. A lot of people worry induction is going to be too loud, but let's really compare it. On one side, gas stoves emit this loud, constant hissing as the gas burns, right? And electric coils pop and crackle as they heat up and expand. But on the induction side, all you're really going to hear is a faint, low-level hum from the internal cooling fan. Honestly, it's just like a computer fan, and maybe a slight magnetic buzzing, depending on the exact pan you're using. In a normal kitchen, with a fridge running or people chatting, those faint little induction sounds are completely masked.
Moving right along to Section 2, cookware and compatibility, or basically what you actually need to cook.
The absolutely crucial detail you have to know here is that induction technology requires ferromagnetic materials, meaning your pots and pans must contain magnetic iron or steel to actually interact with that electromagnetic field. So cast iron, enameled steel, or magnetic stainless steel, those are perfect. But if you try to use glass, aluminum, or standard copper, the burner is literally just going to fail to detect the pan. It won't generate a single drop of heat. Oh, and a quick pro tip. For the best possible heat conduction, you really want a flat-bottomed pan that matches the exact diameter of the burner.
So, how do you know if your current kitchen arsenal is induction ready? Well, we use what we call the magnet test, and it's super easy. Step 1, just grab any pot or pan and flip it over. Step 2, take a standard refrigerator magnet and pop it right onto the bottom. Step 3, if it sticks firmly, boom, you are ready to cook. But if it slides right off, well, you're going to need to invest in some new ferromagnetic cookware. It's a fun, totally foolproof little trick so you know exactly where you stand. Okay, on to Section 3, powering your portable cooktop. Let's look at the electrical math. Now, if you're planning to use this in a van, totally off-grid, or maybe running off a backup generator, we need to break down how different wattage levels actually translate into real-world cooking. When you set your cooktop to low, you're pulling around 100 to 500 watts. That's perfect for gently simmering soups or, say, melting chocolate without totally seizing it. Medium mode pulls 600 to 1,000 watts. That is your sweet spot for sautéing veggies or steaming. High mode, though, that demands 1,200 to 1,800 watts, giving you intense, rapid heat for fast boiling water or getting a perfect sear on a steak. Just keep in mind, at 1,800 watts, you're drawing about 15 amps, which pretty much maxes out a standard household circuit.
For all our off-grid friends tuning in, this right here is the golden rule for running induction on a battery setup. Your inverter must provide 20 to 30% more power than the cooktop's rated wattage. Think of it as an if-then scenario. If you have an 1,800-watt burner, well, then you simply cannot just use an 1,800-watt inverter. No way. You need at least a 2,200-watt inverter. That extra margin of safety compensates for fluctuations and stops your inverter from constantly redlining and overloading.
But wait, there's a hidden catch here you need to be seriously aware of, and that's the startup surge. You see, when you first crank on an 1800-watt induction burner, its rapid heating demand can momentarily require a massive surge of up to 5,000 watts. Your inverter absolutely needs a surge rating high enough to handle that brief spike. And honestly, more importantly, you have to use a pure sine wave inverter. If you try to cut costs with a cheaper modified sine wave inverter, you're risking serious malfunctions, overheating, or even completely frying your cooktop's internal electronics. A pure sine wave setup is 100% mandatory here, for sure.
Let's wrap things up with Section 4, Top Cooktop Recommendations and what you should actually buy.
I love framing these expert picks using the Goldilocks method. Let's look at the tiers. Over in the budget tier, you've got models like the Fag-R or the Hamilton Beach. Coming in around $80, these give you really solid basic performance. They get the job done, even if they lack superfine precision. In the mid-range, we have the incredibly popular Cooktop 9100MC. For just a slightly higher price, you get a full 1800 watts and 15 distinct heat settings. Then way over on the premium end is the Breville Control Freak. Yes, it has a staggering $1,300 price tag, but it offers unmatched exact 1-degree temperature precision and dual sensor technology. It's basically the dream machine for absolute perfectionists.
So, where is that sweet spot? Well, the best overall pick, according to our sourced experts, is the Cooktop 9600 LS. This is the model that beautifully balances high-end capability without slapping you with that massive premium price tag. It gives you the full 1800 watts of power, steps it up to 20 precise heat levels, and it even includes a massive 10-hour timer, which means you can easily slow cook and simmer an afternoon stew safely. Plus, it features a super robust multi-step child lock feature, so you don't have to worry about curious little hands accidentally turning it on. It really is just a fantastic countertop companion.
Which brings us to our final thought today. Is it time to ditch the coil and go magnetic? We've seen just how incredibly efficient, safe, and powerful portable induction cooktops can be. Whether you're upgrading a cramped apartment kitchen or mapping out the electrical grid for your new camper van, induction technology really does offer a massive leap forward in cooking performance. So I highly encourage you to walk into your kitchen today, grab a fridge magnet, and just see if your favorite pans are already primed for an upgrade. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope you leave feeling informed, inspired, and totally ready to cook.